I did a video on the GT Hero and GT Bosses EZAs that we got, but this one wasn't in the details. Uh, but it is now. So we're gonna go over it a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of give my opinion on like some of the other Battlefield LRs that we've kind of seen and kind of like what they're doing. It's gonna be kind of quick. Uh, really just gonna go over the details and like how he's gonna pair with Omega. So for existing, he gets P4, 177 attack and defense, pretty good. GG bosses, category allies, key 3, attack and defense 40%, also very good. Well, GG bosses, but good support on this team. And when you're rocking a solid 5 category, five, not even 5, I'm sorry, -5 categories, you're stuck with what you're given, right? Per GG Boss's category ally or extreme class ally on the team, depending on which has more members. Tag defense 30%, damage reduction 7%. So, can you run full GG bosses? Both Omegas, boom, boom, 2, 3, so 4, sorry, 4. I think you can run this guy 5, 6. There's 17 you can run. If the event doesn't have him banned, you can probably run him as like a 6 unit. Oh, this guy too. So wait, let me recount 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, duh, 6. I was counting 7 because these like 2 leaders. So yeah, you could run full GT bosses and even have space for like a 6 unit. Like if the enemy can be debuffed, like boom, you can run him. Anyways, you can run full GT bosses. Very least, full extreme class. The only issue is, I mean, you can run like a full solid extreme class unit with these or a team with these categories, but I think to make this guy better, you want to fit him on a GT bosses category anyways. So we're talking, what, 7 times 3, 210 attack and defense, and 35% damage reduction. Pretty good. When all allies are extreme characters or GT bosses category, attack effective and assault types, and then all allies 17% attack and defense. So if you're rocking the GG Bosses team, they're getting 57% attack and defense, as well as 3 key. That's pretty good. 12 or more key, 77. 18 or more key, 77. When attacking with 24 key, chance to perform a crit, 77%. And then when target enemies in the following set is attack down or defense down, key 7, attack 77. So not a lot, right? And then his active skill, actually don't really change. So key 7, uh, and all enemies attack and defense 30% for 1 turn. Running from the 7th turn from battle. So if you're in a fight where 7 turns from now you can debuff, I mean, kudos to you, man. It shouldn't be running this unit. You shouldn't be running this team in that event. Maybe something a little bit more like quest mode would be better. Because you're not fucking debuffing, right? NFL, if there is a fight, like I mean, like if you have like low potential system units, let's say low, like 55%, 69% units, you might get to 7 turns on the Rose event. But I think this unit kind of just dies in the Rose event, like most units do. Super attack effect, greatly raise super attack or greatly raise attack for 1 turn, lowers attack and defense, solid. 18 key, greatly raise attack for 1 turn, mech loss of damage, greatly lowers attack and defense with a high chance of stunning, pretty good as well. Um, on the Omega team, we are getting the extra attack support. You're getting the extra attack support. You're getting the defense support as well for 2 turns with both these guys floating around. I mean, they're solid. I think this is. It doesn't seem like a lot. It just seems like a lot of stats. And I mean, if they guarded, that'd be cool, right? Guarding would help this character quite a bit with the damage reduction. But I think in compare, like when you pair it in line with the Omega, I think he's pretty good. I think this is a good solid EZA for that team and to help kind of round out because like I said, you have the Omega, you have this Omega, this Sin. Where's my link? Where's my tab? This Omega, this Sin, Nova's pretty good. Baby, this Omega, this Baby if you can run him. I think I said this Sin. Like this. honestly, this is a good enough unit. You can slip on the team. You could take like Nova off, Baby off, whoever, or Baby runs out of limited time buffs. You can slide this unit on. I I think they did good. They did good with the CZA, and just to I'm not gonna be super long with these with my next few points, but just to kind of go over some of the other Battlefield EZAs, or sorry, the Battlefield LRs that I haven't seen EZAs, and kind of like what's super weird, and the ones that have gotten EZAs. So the Metal Cooler EZA, I believe, just kind of EZA'd out of nowhere. Like they kind of just EZA'd to EZA'd. Majub EZA'd with the release of Yamcha, and then they EZA'd, I believe, with the release of Ginyu, which makes sense, right? And I think what I'm trying to get at is I think when these units EZA'd, they are going to EZA with units that help them a lot. Do I think we're gonna get like a Universe 3 unit that's gonna help us? Like no, but I feel like we'll get like a random offshoot Universe Survival Saga unit that will help this unit somehow, right? Somehow, tournament participants in that case. And I feel like I kind of want to try him on the Super Bosses team just to see. I'm just curious, but uh, like that's what we see from there. Hot Check has nothing, and I don't even know like what teams are he on crossover mission execution huh? Well, we're not seeing that team again anytime soon. Um, but something that helps, like if we get like a grade eight, uh, fucking I don't know, grade eight Raditz, haha, like just something random, right? Just something that releases that helps these guys get uh get the love that they need. Because I remember like this release was kind of bad. This is fucking this is a fucking 2020 unit. And then I remember seeing this guy's kit at first and thinking like this is seems like a lot for a Battlefield LR that for this character, but we can we'll see. And I think it's perfect to obviously EZA them when they need to be. So whenever we get another are these guys are on, I mean they're on GT bosses. So I mean it wouldn't make sense right now because they're already EZAing, right? And obviously it's better just to do them in order. I also forgot to bring up the Majin Buu saga, Deborah and Babidi, but yeah, like that's another unit that EZA'd with the Majin Buu saga celebration. So once we get like maybe a Sworn Enemy celebration, that's what these guys are based off around. Sworn Enemy's Revenge. Uh, Maybe a giant form celebration with this guy. Uh, Wait, this unit's not on giant form either. That's that's strange. Another Universal Survival Saga like offshoot unit that we get they'll probably EZA with. This will probably EZA with them with the unit dropping. Sorry, I'm a little tired. But I think, anyways, to kind of wrap it up, just that was just a little tangent I wanted to go on about these Battlefield LRs. I think they did a good job with this unit. I think we're gonna see it die in the Rose event. I think the Rose event's just gonna kill this unit. But what unit is living in the Rose event anyways, right? I think that event is like a mistake event. I think it's just a little, I don't say a little too hard, but it is obscenely difficult. But this unit should be fine.